I'm all over this shit.
Are we 33 now?
Mm-hmm.
33. Ooh, welcome back. And I mean, like, all I'm saying is each episode we not only get better, but new improvements each episode.
Upgrades happen. You know?
Upgrades.
Look, my
upgrades.
hands are free. To
Our
that one
market
dude,
value.
to that one dude on TikTok that said, "Why do you guys hold your mics?" Fuck you, bro. Look
And
what we
also
did.
that guy that said that Jack holds the mic weird.
Did someone say that?
Oh no! He said, "Oh, what did he say?" He said that your mic looked like something. I can't.
A
remember.
dick? Because
No.
that's like the only thing that I could think that like would make me sad.
No, it was
Because like,
Oh no! He said it looked like your hand was just floating or something with the mic. I don't even know. It doesn't. You know what? Just roadkill that joke.
to that guy, fuck you. We're at episode 33 now. Like, look at us. My hands are free. Like I said, I can do whatever I
Yeah,
want.
I can just
do
be
this.
like I can just have my hands together like this.
I can be like
so
making.
you know I'm talking game.
You know,
If I'm
like,
telling you
I could
something
be,
like
I could be
this.
busy making like deals because I'm like such an entrepreneur on my phone in the middle of the podcast, like, you know, making deals because that's what I do on a regular. Yeah.
Now I'm just able to touch myself like on my fingers and stuff rather than touching my face constantly.
Yeah, you can hide it now. Like, you don't have to, like, instead you're just like this the whole time.
And I can also be much more expressive when I'm angry. Just
Yeah, we can be Italian the way we want to be. We can, mama.
that's not
Mama.
their whole language.
I know. I definitely wouldn't disrespect my.
Are you being
Italian-
racialist?
I'm definitely not disrespecting my Italian beauties out there.
Never.
I respect you. I respect as a
Never.
nation.
Shout out
Italy,
to all the Italian women.
just the
And
women?
men.
Yeah, I was
No,
gonna say
and
that.
men.
Yeah.
And trans. And
You're just digging a hole, bro.
how?
Dig your hole. I don't care. Like, you
I'm
can.
not digging a
Wait.
hole. I'm just
Diggy.
because it's not just men and women out there, man.
Yeah, fair enough. No, you
Jeez.
just
bro.
didn't label them in the first, like. I'm pretty sure trans, like.
How
aren't-
didn't I label them?
I'm pretty sure trans, by the way, aren't like they're men. Like, they are men.
Oh, they still refer. No, but
No, bro. You see, you're giving them
No,
a different
but
bracket, and they're
aren't
not. They're
they-
just trying to be a. No,
isn't
they're just trying to be a
someone-
man. No.
No,
So if it's a female and they
think
want to be a man, they just want to be a man. They don't. Yeah.
I think. What about the people that have different genders? What are they defined as?
I don't know. Look, I've said too much already.
Right.
If I speak, I'm in trouble. If I
see,
speak,
I'm falling into my grave and I'm pulling you along. With
yeah.
me.
See, I'm like just running. I'm like running in the
I'm
fields.
like, no,
and
Jack.
You're just.
Do you know how back
pulling
in
me
the
down,
ancient
bro.
times when like the pharaoh would die, all of his servants would get killed as well?
yeah,
and
they go
thrown
down
the-
in the.
Yeah,
tomb
that's
with them.
how when I die, that's when they just someone's gonna go behind you in the funeral place, just cut your neck, just cut your throat, and just chuck you in, and no one would be like freaked out. They'd be like, "Oh yeah, he was meant to
At
be
your
there."
at your funeral, I'm just gonna be there like
Yeah.
really sad, and then someone's gonna cut.
And just you land right on my like where my balls are, and fall into the grave like that. You're like,
I'm alive. Bro.
onto my balls.
Why would I do that if I'm alive?
No, you're not. Like
I'd have a nice cuddle. I reckon I'd cuddle the corpse.
No, you frog, you splat me. You know, like you just.
No, I like that. I'd get hell claustrophobic in that. Like, I have like.
Bro, look at this. Look at all this.
I get like hella
free-
claustrophobic in
Look at all
small
this
areas.
free playroom.
Yeah, that's the point. But yeah, no, I get hell claustrophobic in like tight areas. If I can't move my arms, I start to freak out. So don't do that to me. You know, like one of my most irrational fears is like being stuck in an event. You know, with my arms by my side. Like that freaks me the fuck out.
Oh, like in a crowded.
No.
Yeah.
Just if I can't move my arms. So if my arms are like by my side.
Or in an event.
Like event for me is like like an irrational fear because like why would I ever be an event? But like
You never know when you need to escape an office for some reason.
yeah, you know, I might need to turn into some like assassin, and I'm like no. But like my arms always have to be in front of me because if they're in front of me, I'm fine. But if they're by my side and I can't move, I freak out. I'll freak the fuck
you
out.
have to like shift.
Oh yeah, I'll freak the fuck out from that. Like, do not get me in that kind of situation.
What's an irrational
Give me my space so I can like, you know, move. That's all it is as well. I cannot move my legs, fine. Not move my arms. If I can't move my arms, I start freaking out. Like, even if I'm standing still and like my arms, like you know when you absolutely kill your arms from like sleeping on them.
Yeah.
And you're like waking up and you're like flinging your arm around. Like that freaks me the fuck out sometimes.
Oh, okay.
The first time it ever happened to me, I remember like freaking the fuck out. I was like, "What the fuck has happened here?" And I was like,
You thought your arm was dead.
I thought my arm was gone. I was like,
It's over.
it's there, but like it's not moved. Like what? But yeah, that's one of my biggest irrational fears. And the other one is ice skating.
So you hate fun.
Yeah, if ice skating's fun.
It is for some people.
Yeah, it's not for me.
You look the part, but I guess you can't.
Oh, ice skating scares the shit out of me. Like it's
You
just
just
like,
look like the guy that would like be there with like some year 7s or something, just like chilling.
why
Like,
you gotta do
I've
that,
got
man?
this-
Why you gotta do that? What's
No, I'm not saying that's
what-
you. I'm saying
No,
you
did.
dress like those guys. Like you dress
What,
like those
cool?
guys. Yeah, for a year 7 girl.
Damn. You're just bro. Why you gotta take aim like that?
No, it's just
ruined my
it's
mood
just
now.
it's sorry, bro. It's just the outfit, the current outfit today.
I
That's all.
think it's a great
No,
shirt.
it's the old factory pants and just the
I
jumper.
wear-
Factory pants, jumper, and you having long hair,
See,
and like
the thing is,
and your mustache just barely coming
the
out.
thing is, right? This like
You
because
look
it's-
like a 17, 18-year-old, like a year 12 guy.
because
you
it's
know?
my house, right? I'm
Mhm.
not gonna put pants on because they can't see.
Right, and I wouldn't expect you to.
That's what I'm
just saying.
You know, these pants I wear every single podcast.
I understand, but currently with that outfit, you just look like something you used to wear in like year 12, 11,
To
12.
be fair, actually, yeah, you are right. Yeah, I would wear this in year 12 because I
Right.
wore these pants in year 12.
Right.
So
And
maybe
with your like, premature beard genetics.
just it's not even premature. It's just shit.
Right.
It's just
Yeah, so
shit.
you look like about like year 11, year
Yeah,
12.
my beard, but no,
Just
like
an overgrown
it's
year
come
11,
like
year
it's
12.
come like this is a day or two.
No,
worth
it has
of growing.
improved, guys.
This is
It
a
has
day or
improved.
two worth of
He
growing.
used to have like maybe like a hair.
This is a day or two worth of growing, which is fantastic for me. Like,
Okay.
this is unheard of.
Right.
I shaved the other day, and I looked in the mirror this morning. I was like, whoa, but at the same time, recently, I go through stages where I like my face like clean shaven, and then for some reason, I'll just try and grow it out to the grossest, longest hair possible.
Yeah, I have those
And, like,
impulses
I don't know.
as well.
Every time I then shave after doing that, I'm like, why the fuck was I doing that? But then sometimes when I have a decent amount of like just sticky hairs, sometimes I don't mind it as well. So it's like sometimes I just get lost in like
Lost in the hair.
lost in the hair, and it's just like I don't know.
You
what
do.
I, like
I
on
go
myself.
into those periods. I don't know. It just depends. But lately, I've been having to shave just because, like, at work they want me to remain, clean shaven, look presentable. So
Yeah. So you like if you had like a beard,
no, I can have a beard, but you have to
you
like
have to go through that
it
process
lined
of
up
having a
and-
beard.
Yeah, and you're taking care of the beard is just like.
But like there's an awkward stage
Something's
before
wrong
it
with it.
becomes like a
Right,
proper beard,
right.
where it's like a bit messy.
and also mine is like pubic, so like even when I have a full beard,
I don't
even
mind
when
your full beard though.
It's not bad. It's just like it's honestly, your thing is usually the reason I shave eventually always is because when I sleep on my side, and then eventually like it just becomes so itchy after a while. Like,
Yeah. No, I've been sleeping back
It's not worth it
down
sometimes.
recently. Like,
I've been sleeping like in any way possible just to fall asleep because
Yeah.
my back's been
But
killing me.
I was gonna say because I even said to you like recently, I think your best look is like beard and then the shaven all over with just like a skin
Little bit
fade,
at the top,
skin fade
yeah.
to the top. Like that's what I
Yeah.
reckon suits you the best.
Yeah, it's
'Cause
just
with-
typical
with-
Serbian
with-
look.
No, it's not. It's not though. Like because I don't think.
I
Or
like.
maybe it is actually. It's one
It
of them.
is.
It's,
Um,
you just look Serbian though.
Yeah,
That's not your problem. Like no matter what
yeah,
hairstyle you have, you're gonna
yeah,
look
yeah.
Serbian. Like it's gonna be a Serbian.
I
look.
like having the goatee and then just a little like maybe this long at the top and then just shaved sides.
Mm.
That usually looks good as well.
You
I
got like
the goatee, I don't know.
you got straight hair as well though.
Yeah.
So like you could like
Yeah.
do it. My hair is like wavy and like
Uh.
soft and just like thin.
Well, yeah, mine's it's getting to that point where it's naturally starting to part right now. If you could see, if anyone can see right now, right here from the middle, from the part right here, so it starts and goes into a beautiful part on the side.
Anyway,
You can get this part for $9.99 at our
you can
website.
get Rash's hair for $9.99.
Oh, I'll sell hair.
Yeah,
I'm a hustler, man.
I'll sell my
Oh,
follicles.
what do you
each
want?
Follicle.
What do you want?
My hair falls out all the time. I'm finding it everywhere, so it's like
I was thinking the next upgrade has to be chairs.
I quite like these. I don't mind them. I don't
No,
mind
I
them.
do what I want. I want like sofa chairs.
Oh yeah, you want some comfy. Like
Yeah. Like one of those like big ones, like
yeah. No,
those. And those would actually be fitting because we just have to move the table a little bit, and then.
Chairs will probably be
Really-
next. Like
You know what's really doing my head in? See, I have this like I'm strange, but this cable is just over this, right? And it would just look a lot nicer if it was just under.
Anyway, welcome back to ScumCast.
Oh,
This is episode
feels
33.
so good.
This is episode 33. If you made it this far, congratulations.
Because that was a great beginning.
That was just an intro and a half. It's a Saturday night, so we got the drinks out.
Got a few drinks
bit
flowing.
of rum and coke just to loosen the mood. We've got to get a bit spicy in the area.
And speaking of spicy,
It's been a spicy week, I reckon. It's been a spicy
it's been
week.
a crazy
There's
week.
Shit's gone down.
before we get onto the funny shit, I just want to mention some serious shit. Apparently, in China, they're finding new cases of the bird flu.
Oh well.
It spreads.
Everything spreads, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Right, but it's like we just recovering from corona and our bird flu is about to hit.
Nah, bro. Like, I'm not even fussed. It doesn't exist. Corona's a
Only
myth.
one man can save us.
Corona's a myth, bro.
Only one man can save us right now.
Who?
Birdman.
Oh yeah.
He just come out and be like, put some respect on these humans.
I just
put some respect on us.
I just don't think like it's gonna affect me personally. You know. And like China now, like nobody even wants to go to China.
It's bird flu.
Oh, but
birds.
Yeah, no, but like
Fly.
no birds flying from China to Australia. Bro.
They do.
Nah, for sure.
You know how far some birds fly?
Not
they
far
fly.
enough, bro. If he's got bird flu, if the bird's got
Oh
bird
wait,
flu,
no.
he's dropping dead in the middle of the
no.
ocean.
Actually, you are right in some sense. They're not flying to Perth because no one flies to Perth.
Yeah, well, he's.
Wait, the birds are flying over. They're like, oh,
He goes to Adelaide,
like,
he goes to Sydney,
like,
he goes to Melbourne. Oh,
Australia over there.
goes to every state. Mate, I might even go to Hobart, but Perth, fuck off. So we're safe. But no bird. Even if because surely the bird flu affects the bird, right? Surely the bird's a bit sick from bird flu.
Well,
all the other birds are like, ew, you got bird flu, bro. Hoy, did you hear Peacock over there's got bird flu?
I doubt it. They just usually be like, yeah, everyone with bird flu, they're all in Melbourne. Stay here, and
bird flu's not phasing anyone. I don't think.
It might. It just might cause a disruption again.
I don't think it will.
So. Well, that was the serious news.
I think people are gonna be like hella just crazy about
On
any
the serious
sort of
news.
like flu.
I hope these mics are close enough. I hope we are well heard.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine. I can just turn this up anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah. Turn me up a little more.
Turn it up.
Turn me up
Yeah,
a little
but anyway,
more.
we ain't a news channel, so if you do want to hear more about the bird flu,
Yeah, I just wanted to get the serious bullshit out of the way just so I can get on my bullshit because I got a lot of bullshit I want to.
I would like. I've not heard of any sort of bird flu. Like, I don't know if that's just me not paying attention to the news, but
I just saw one article pop up, so I don't know how serious it is. I saw one article pop up. That's all I'm gonna say, guys. Onto a more serious topic.
Yeah.
I was watching porn the other day.
Standard procedure.
Standard procedure, right? Like, I got to put in my habits, my reps. And I was just thinking, like, what's up with the clothes sometimes?
What in like
porn stars like clothes? Like, sometimes they dress them up in like those fluoro clothes or like just the mismatching of the clothes. Like they dress them up in like. Just
what kind of video? Like, give me like an example of something. To be fair, I've not actually ever really looked into the clothing.
Like, when the chick comes in usually, like at the beginning, and they come in and they're like, "Hey, my name is Nanya."
Well, so what type of videos are you talking about here? Like
heaps of different ones. There's so many channels that I've seen it on, like heaps of different ones. But usually, like for example, like there's like Nympho.
Yeah,
they do like they dress up their girls in some weird shit, but just like even just old school like porn, like they just dress them up in always like fluoro colors. And I was wondering, is that yeah? I was gonna say, is that like?
It's all
is
for
that
the
how the porn star's actually dressing?
It's all about the thumbnail.
When she's like out of the like porn, or is that how they're dressing them up just to make them look weird and some? I don't know, because it doesn't make them look sexy. It just like makes you look.
Do you know what's also weird? That like YouTube stole like the like video preview from porn.
Yeah.
You know how like if you hover over a porno, like you've got to get you can't just go straight into a porno, man. You've got to wait for the video preview. And like,
websites that don't give you previews. Fuck you,
bro. You're not even
get
on my
with
list.
the game.
You're not even on my list if you're not giving me a preview of the video.
You know what? We can't be saying that because now we need to have like previews. Damn.
Ours do. I'm pretty sure if you hover over it, it will give a preview for the video. YouTube does it automatically. If you hover it over it, like that's what YouTube stole from porn.
Yeah, no.
Porn had that first.
But I meant like, can't you choose the previews or does it select for you?
I'm pretty sure it just picks specific frames throughout the video. If you don't pick, you can pick it, but like, I mean, that's like long.
Yeah, no, we've got to have professional ones from now on where we choose our own previews.
Well, I'm just not going to do that,
But I have something stuck in my tooth, and this is gonna piss me off for the rest of the podcast.
But speaking also of porn, right? I don't know. I said it to you the other day. I don't know if you guys on Pornhub recently have been paying attention or just been like looking at your ads. But there's this Irish woman that is like hella aggressive with touching herself before every porn video I've been watching.
Is it the blonde one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she and honestly like I'm not against it. Like these previews of ads, I'm happier seeing like this chick like bust a nut instead of like seeing a Nerf ad or some shit like you do on YouTube.
Is she busting a nut though?
Yeah, and the female equivalent. But I like she's pretty aggressive with it. Like, and I kind of want to like speak to some.
You want to shut her up?
I kind of want to talk to some like not elderly, but like older Irish women. Like now, like so, if there's any like older Irish women, I'm hell into that right now. So like, while the time's hot, come at me. Please.
I'm into just older women in general. Hit me up. My phone number is 04.
I just want the Irish for some reason because I just want the Irish because that was
okay.
like
It was just that video.
For some reason, like there was a video like the other like a week or so ago where the video was disappointing. I won't lie. I got into the video and like it was too quick into the action. And if the shit gets too quick into the action, I just kind of like. I don't want a storyline, but I want a bit of like, I want just like a tiny bit, just so I know what's going on. And I don't want you just fucking for the sake of it. I want to know what's going on to make you fuck, right? So and like, I was kind of just disappointed in the general porn video, gave it a dislike as you do, and then and I was just like, I kind of wanted to go back to that ad, and like just play the ad on repeat for 30 seconds and just jerk off to her.
I mean, if it gets you.
Yeah. That's so if like someone could like send
like
me a
I've
video
watched like
of just that video for like 10 hours.
Shout out to Taylor White, but I watched one of her clips which was like a 5-second clip just on repeat because I was like fucking there was so much other porn out there, but I was just I just wanted to see
sometimes that clip is just better than anything else. Before Brazzers was like releasing on Pornhub for free. When there was like you could only get like red tube clips on Pornhub for like 30 seconds. Sometimes because though that back then they were so far ahead of the game in terms of quality, like it would be 4K. Sometimes that 30-second like intro was better than any porn. Yeah. And I was just like, I'd rather. I was busting nuts to all those intros, man. Those intros were so good.
I want to see the commercial again.
Yeah, like I know, but like there was actually videos on Pornhub, but they were just 30 seconds long. I would just watch those.
Oh, no, I remember.
Yeah,
now.
I would just
they
watch
were
those.
on UGs. I was a big UGs. I was a big UGs advocate.
I've been a very loyal Pornhub fan throughout most of my life. I honestly think how loyal I've been.
I've gone everywhere.
I think how loyal I've been. I briefly went to NXXX.
I go on tangents where I go on my free cams.
Oh yeah, and just like
the live girls.
You chat to some girls?
No, I don't chat. No. But sometimes they're just there for such a long time, and I'm like, fucking just take something off.
You're waiting for like that.
Take it off.
You're waiting for that dude to come in and pay a bunch of money so that you can see everything for free. You're waiting for Jeffrey from like.
That's exactly the plan. Speaking of freebies, so this chick that I follow on Instagram is very attractive, and she's got an OnlyFans. Yes, because I follow other women other than. See, I'm already fucking up because I know I'm lying. I
Name
follow
one.
women for other reasons than just hotness.
Okay. I'll get like if you're ugly,
they're artsy.
If you're artsy, I'll like have your phone number. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'll call you sometime. Don't need to follow you.
Yeah, I don't want to look at your photos, but I'll text you.
Yeah. I'll hit you up sometime.
Because you have a really great conversation.
What's your WhatsApp? What's your LinkedIn?
You hold a great conversation, but I don't really want to look at your face.
I don't like your photos.
You have a sexy voice. Can we stay on the phone? But so this chick on Instagram, I've been following her, and she started posting a link of her OnlyFans, and basically she said, like all my photos and like all my OnlyFans photos, and you'll get a free nude.
That's a deal.
And I fucking went hard, but at the same time, I was doing my business. And honestly, by the time I got to the end of all her photos, I already nutted. So I was like, can I keep your freebie?
You just didn't like the last one?
I was like, I did. I liked it.
Did you get the freebie?
I checked the next day and it wasn't there. So I was slightly disappointed, but it's been 2-3 days. So maybe the delivery, the postage takes time.
It's in the post.
The postage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She hand delivers them? She comes to your house with like an actual like printed.
I think
out
Australian
photo.
Post sent me an email recently saying that
You can go collect it. You can go
they've
collect
got
it
it
at
in
the
the
depot.
storage
Yeah,
room.
it's in the depot. Yeah, you
She
can
just
go
sent a
collect it,
big
right?
like this poster of like those old school posters.
That'd actually be a pretty good like level
Strategy,
of like
yeah.
no of donation. Like if you donate this amount of money, you
Oh,
get a poster of me. That'd be pretty good. That would
you
be
cracked onto something.
That would actually be a pretty good like.
You really
that would be
cracked
like a good
onto
Patreon level because like
We should do that.
I won't out the girl that I like follow on Instagram either. But like she was like she.
Yeah, I ain't out in them. I'm keeping them to
Yeah,
myself.
yeah. You got to keep low key to the ones you got an eye on. But she recently came out with like this story which I had to laugh at because like the first slide was I understand like a lot of my followers are like under the age of 18, so like and then she's just like, so I've made this account on my Patreon account for like people over the age of 18 to see my, like more exclusive content.
My extra content. Yep.
Yeah, so and I was just like, no, you're just creating a paywall. Like that's fine. Like I don't like care. Like you still post like your tits out all the time on Instagram. Like that's not great for the 18-year-olds that are like, oh, this is great. And plus also if I'm 16, I can afford $5 a month. But I was just like, this is good. Like like she's just like, what a nice little excuse to like be like,
Yeah.
I just don't want to like all the under 18-year-olds to see me naked. But like all of you people that are over 18, if you want to pay me, you can see my tits. And it's like, well, you could just say that. Just be honest. Like, that's why we're here. Like, I would respect you more as a human being if you're just honest with me, That's, don't create this paywall for nothing. I'm going to pay. You've already got my money, in all honesty. I'll give it to you in cash. I'll go to
Can you send me your address? I'll give it to you in hand.
I will come to your house and, like, tip as well. Like, so if you just want to link up. Like,
I'll beg.
Let me know. I'll be there soon.
Please, I'll beg.
Like OnlyFans now is like, it's like kind of crazy. I think the way it's kind of like taken off, it makes sense, but like also like girls now I think are just so like I think they expect like just to blow up on it because now I think it's gonna get to the point where it's just so oversaturated and like you as well if you don't have a following already. You're not going to be able to get away with just sending like with bikini pics. Yeah. You're going to have to start fingering yourself.
They've
shoving cucumbers up your ass and shit.
They found a new horizon.
And it's like, look, hey, if you like, because like, I was thinking about it the other day, right? Like, I don't know, like, would you say for an example it was the opposite way around, and like men were the ones that were idolized for our bodies, and women were the hard grafting city builders, right? So roles reversed.
Keep digging your grave.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I don't see any women fucking cleaning the sewers. All right, that's all I'm saying. But
I'm not seeing many women looking for a podcast. So
that's what
you're kind of bullying them all away.
Yeah. But anyway, besides the point. Like, if it was men,
fat people.
if it was men, right, that was like the idolized ones.
Yeah.
What like, if you were just your average person, like you had a decent following growing up, like just from like your local area,
you built it up,
and you've like got a small little like people following just because you're good looking. Would like are you just gonna sell your body? Do you think you would? Do you think you would be able to? Because I think like there is still that moral obligation. I think most girls feel.
It just depends. Yeah, depends.
That's what I'm saying. Do you think you would be able to?
But I think there's less moral obligation now because with the OnlyFans, before it's like if you wanted to make money through your body, usually it had to do with you being in contact with those men or women or whoever. But now it's so easy for you to like I mentioned in the podcast before, we talk so much about OnlyFans and feet, but fuck it. Foot pics, like they're not like
no, but I'm saying
they're
like,
not something so sexual yet people are paying for.
But I'm asking, do you think you would be able to? Do you think you would be able to sell yours? Like, do you think you would be able to be a set? Yeah, you think? Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, you think? Yeah, I think
I'd be down as well.
Yeah, you just like got some like I guess you just got to get some like studio lights, get a nice ring light, angle it so it's looking at your tits well, and like that's all you need, I guess.
Yeah. You don't really even need a good camera. You just need thirsty men around.
You also like I reckon like it's like there are also like famous girls that aren't even really that good looking. They've just got crazy good bodies.
Oh yeah,
and it's like
or just in general they're a celebrity through something else.
You ever because like body fishing's real, man. Like you can like someone can show off their body and like, oh, what is this? And then you like pan up to their face and you're like, oh, that's why you've got like a crazy good body. good on you. Like, I respect it because
Just got blessed with something.
Yeah, no, it's just like it's more something you've worked for. I reckon. Like,
but sometimes genetics, do part. You know how some people just proportion into the proportion.
You've always got to take care of your body. If you don't take care of your body, you're not gonna have a good body.
It's not what I'm talking about. I'm just saying.
People have better genetics than others.
Differently.
People have better genetics than others, but I'm still saying if you take care of yourself.
Like sometimes, what if you're just one of those people like that's very like kind of flat in every sense in the body, then you have like arm fat and like.
Well, you lose the fat.
No, but I'm saying if your body proportions its fat around those areas more so than others.
You work out, but you have muscle and you tone yourself. It's pretty easy. Like, it's not.
I understand that. You're just not getting my point, but it's okay.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying you can do that as a woman. So it's like
yeah, you can. Well, you can do it as anyone. I'm just saying sometimes genetics play a part.
I'm gonna do that.
Some people just have wider hips sometimes.
Yeah, no, I get that, but I'm just saying like
you got that big ass melon hair, boy.
Yeah,
big ass melon hair, boy.
For my big brain.
Long hair, black little thing in your hair, boy.
Yeah, it's for my big brain. Like
factory pants from 2006, wearing
these factory pants have like kept me going.
But I've seen you wear those in like since year 6.
I wear them to sleep, and I just keep them on.
How many women have been on those pants, bro?
In them or like on them? I don't know actually. I reckon a couple have actually worn them as well.
Fuck, bro.
Because like these are the pants I'd give out if
And they still made it through the rough.
Yeah, right. Like fucking oath.
If you really think about it,
the G's.
These pants are the only ones that stuck around.
These pants are the real ones, the real homies. They've been day one pants, bro.
You know who else is from? You know who else is from factory? Who used to work there?
Who?
Some guy I know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Big guy?
He's cool. I'm not that big specifically. Just heard he's really cool and popular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then he moved on to a big corporate job.
Yeah, you can't say the company.
Yeah. Obviously, we keep all, disclosed.
Cheers.
A swig of rum to get us down. This week, tomorrow, is Logan versus Mayweather. I actually wish we did do this podcast tomorrow so we could then talk about it.
Tomorrow. It's on Monday.
Same thing. Is it?
We wouldn't have done it.
Oh, okay. So is it like Monday morning?
Monday morning.
So kind of like where are they fighting?
Where?
Yeah. Wait, no, what do you mean it's like the UFC? UFC's like tomorrow after like midday.
Oh yeah, UFC's on Sundays. What I'm talking about? Yeah. Fuck. I'll mix up the days.
So so would it be tomorrow?
No, it's still Monday.
It's still Monday. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just
where are they fighting? Do you
know?
Is it in America or is it like Dubai or some shit?
I'm pretty sure it's America, but I don't know where. Okay. No, I'm pretty sure.
I
could be wrong.
Well, I am low key supporting Logan. I don't think he's gonna win.
I think everyone is in some sense because everyone wants to see Floyd finally be defeated, and it would be so corny and funny if he lost to a guy that's not a professional boxer. But then again, there's a size difference, height difference.
That's the thing, right? 50 pounds is a lot of weight. That's a quarter of Logan's body weight. That he's bigger than Floyd.
Yeah,
that's no joke. That's the biggest thing that complexes me is like, how does Floyd hit him?
He'll find a way.
I just don't. That's the thing I don't understand because people are always like, oh look, he'll duck and Logan's not going to be able to touch him. But I'm like, is Floyd going to touch Logan?
I think so.
Floyd's definitely not going to knock him out. He's punching up. He's punching up. He's like, I don't see how he actually hits him. That's the thing that confuses me. But look, I could be wrong. I'm not gonna watch it, because I'll probably just go out through my day and then find out the result by reading Twitter. Later on. And then just read what everyone else says about it instead of formulating my own opinion. But
which is just the way you usually live your life anyway.
Yeah, generally, yeah. I'll just probably watch Joe Rogan and get my opinion from there.
Well, how do you think I come up with any of the ideas for this podcast?
Exactly. So it's I'll gather my own thoughts.
Only makes sense.
I won't gather my own thoughts. Sorry, I'll
gather my own thoughts. How dare you even try to gather your own thoughts?
I'll be a sheep, thanks. I'll go back into my pen with my other sheep.
Idiot.
I'll go back into my pen.
I'm really just trying to find the right location, but I'm thinking this might be it.
Okay.
But
congrats.
I don't know, man. I'm a guy that likes constant change, so I might have to constantly change.
Okay, that's not my problem.
Might eventually just be standing up and then just fully extend this upwards.
Yeah. That's what they're made for. So. Yeah.
You're right. They are actually made for that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why we got them, so we don't have to carry around. Yeah.
Bro, this thing in my tooth. Oh, I wish you just had some sort of toothpicks or something.
I do. I have floss.
Like, oh yeah, that would work so well.
Oh yeah, that's what floss is made for.
No. See, no. I'll explain. So sometimes because my teeth are so like perfectly gappy, where it's like not so much of a gap, but just enough for food to really get stuck in there.
Yeah.
Sometimes the floss doesn't ever like manage to get it out.
You're talking shit because floss is literally like.
You're talking to a guy that's used it for years, and sometimes
Name one thing. Wait, no. Go. Like, explain to me how floss wouldn't get to the food out your tooth.
Because it's the, sometimes I'm trying to floss it, the floss will push the thing more under the tooth to the point where I can't reach it.
Like floss should be touching your gums. Like you should be flossing your gums.
Does, but it manages to somehow get stuck. I don't know how.
You're talking shit. Floss does not like. Floss is literally the thinnest.
It's
thing.
like you telling me that it's like saying I woke up this morning at fucking 6:30, and then you tell me no, you didn't wake up 6:30. You didn't even go to work, bro.
No, it's not because you're talking about floss. It is because. Like you're talking about a toothpick.
No,
a toothpick is literally bigger than floss. A toothpick is literally bigger.
I'm not comparing toothpick and floss. I'm just telling you that floss and me have had experiences together. Where I think
you're just scared of floss. I think you're just scared of floss.
I love floss.
You can literally get it in between two teeth.
Oh really?
Well, it's impossible not to get your teeth. It's impossible.
I love floss so much. I love floss so much that sometimes I bury it into my fucking gums just to make it bleed a little bit, and it feels good. It's like,
yeah, but because you know when they hurt. You're obviously not very good at it though, because you can't get your food out your teeth with it. You're straight capping because it's not possible.
You know what it is? I'll be honest.
You're just a little bit like on the spectrum.
I just can't let anything go.
Yeah, you just even your food. You're like, I gotta save.
Yeah,
that
when I get something, it's mine. I can't let anyone take that.
Yeah, you're just like that's. Well, the floss isn't taking it. You can still nibble on it.
Nah, but it loses, because it's causing me pain, and those emotions evoke something greater within me, and then my creativity bounces up, and then I write songs about how my.
So where does the food go anyway? Where does the food go anyway? You're just like
I'm just hoping to keep it, but I want to take it.
That's what I'm saying. But like, so what does the toothpick do?
It just like stabs in there, and I'm able to put the full toothpick in and like pull rather because the floss is so like that, right?
What's like that for all our audio listeners? Because that's not like a very good descriptive.
For everyone listening on Spotify, it's like that. No, I'm taking the piss. So it's just
for everyone listening on Spotify, go to YouTube.
It's very soft and stringy though, and even if you pull it along, it's still like a thing. While a toothpick, my gap is big enough for the toothpick to fully go in and like scoop it out because the toothpick.
Yeah, but like if you have the toothpick, like the floss will do it as well. If the gap's big enough for the toothpick, it's big enough for the floss.
Honestly, just give me this floss right now.
No.
Right now, we'll see. We'll compare. This is for the audience. This is all for the audience.
You're gonna have to deal with it.
Yeah, I'll deal with that after the podcast.
The food.
All right, thanks for listening, guys. We'll see. Okay, well, we can go straight from Logan and
who do you think's winning?
Floyd.
And how do you think they're winning?
Floyd
decision. Like, it has to be Floyd decision.
There's no winner and loser.
But there is social, society.
You mean in terms of just hits and damage?
People will decide.
Yeah, definitely Floyd. I don't think Floyd's gonna knock him out. I don't think Jake's gonna knock Floyd out. There is a possibility. I'm not whatever, because I'm reading the fucking thing ahead of me. But yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, I said Floyd decision.
Okay. Yep.
Before you did and sheeped me.
Yeah, so that's why I asked you again, just hoping you forget, so then I can sound.
I don't forget. I'm an owl.
Wow.
I don't forget things.
You're an owl.
Yeah.
Did you become an owl after you tatted it on your arm?
That's why I tatted it on my arm, because
you're
it's my brother.
Oh, it's your dead brother.
It's
my dead brother.
Yeah, I went in and went, oh. That's the noise. I think that's the noises owls make.
Yeah.
I think so. Like I went in there and like the person was like, I know what you want.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want my dead brother on my arm.
And it's like, well, how did you look like? Show us a family photo. And you showed him an owl from Google Images.
And he fucked it up because he just put me on it. So it's just I've got me on my arm.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so he's fucked it up a little bit.
Speaking of the Pauls, Jake Paul is now officially fighting Tyron Woodley, which is another just crazy thing.
I guess fair
they're
play to
both
them at
trying
this
to.
point.
Look,
Everyone's trying to get the bag.
I ain't hating
Everyone's
no
trying
one.
to get the bag.
Everyone's making money. Everyone's having fun in their own way. But apparently Mayweather's really, really serious with Jake right now, to the point where, and I know who I'm talking about. I'm definitely talking about Jake. I'm not talking about Logan. Him and Logan are fighting, but he's serious.
Yeah, he
about
had that beef from
wanting,
the other thing, right?
Apparently, he's low key wanting to get people onto Jake.
Yeah,
Jake's getting death threats.
because it was like that beef that they had at the press conference.
Yeah,
Jake was just doing weird shit.
Yeah, Jake was just fucking doing his Jake shit.
I just feel look, I understand people are having fun getting the bag, but it's not that boxing isn't that entertaining, man. It's just not that entertaining. Realistically, am I just wrong here? Am I missing something?
It just depends on what kind of fan you are. You have to be a specific kind of fan for boxing, because
even that,
there's people that just like the knockouts and stuff. But if you're a real boxing fan, you'll enjoy the technical aspects.
No, it's not just the boxing though. It's even just this whole celebrity. Everyone's just let's just.
Oh, you're talking about celebrity boxing? Yeah, well, because it's not. There's not much of a skill level to it.
The first couple, I understand. If it was this new thing, it's kind of just.
Yeah,
it kind of deaded out a couple years ago.
Do you want
to
really think about it? Isn't it funny that, do you know where the boxing came from?
Yeah, fucking
the diss tracks.
Yeah, they probably would have, right? Those YouTube
because first it was the diss tracks, and then that wave flushed over to fuck you, don't diss me on a song, fight me, and it was okay, let's have boxing matches.
Yeah,
because remember how
those diss tracks were weird. Because
wait, did Joe Weller made a diss track as well, right?
I have no idea. I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Oh, he made some sort of diss video, and that's why him and KSI.
No. He fought some another YouTuber dude.
Yeah, and he beat him, and
then KSI commented on the Instagram saying, "I'll fight the winner." It's a joke, I'm pretty sure. And then that's how Joe ended up fighting him, and then they turned it into this huge arena thing.
Yeah, funny how Joe Weller was the one.
And then they started hating each other.
Him and Joe.
Yeah, because one of them said something about mental health, and the other one kind of lost their shit. And then
didn't Joe Weller?
I watched that first fight. Yeah, I watched that first fight with KSI Joe Weller. Yeah, because Joe Weller just didn't do anything, and that was the end of my YouTube boxing career. As soon as that fight happened, that event happened, I was like, oh cool, this isn't entertaining. I'm never gonna watch another one of these again, and I haven't. And it's I don't understand how everyone gets. I thought it was a bit boring, but then these guys started coming out of it.
It's because it's so
actually, I lie. I watched KSI Logan.
Yeah, it's so chaotic. It's that's why you want to watch it, because it's two random people with no skill.
I don't want to watch it.
Well, people want to watch it. So
yeah, I guess. I might just again. That's why I think I'm wrong. Maybe I don't understand. But Tyron Woodley, fucking oath, UFC fucking welterweight champion.
That's gonna
arguably one of the best welterweight fighters of all time.
Yeah, definitely.
Huge.
Totally different to Ben Askren, because Tyron actually has got some hands on him.
He's got hands. He's got strength, power. That right hand, that overhand right. I
just remember some of his fights. He has a.
That overhand right was lethal. The overhand hand, that was his entire I'm pretty sure he knocked out Wonder Boy with it. He I can't remember.
Honestly, if Jake is able to knock Tyron out,
fair play to him if he does.
I'm not saying anything anymore.
Fair play to him. No, I'm not going to say anything now.
When he knocked out Ben Askren, I was kind of yeah,
that just made sense.
Play, but I was kind of I kind of believed it. But against Tyron,
beating up an old man.
Against Tyron, I don't see it.
I don't see it, but at the same time, boxing isn't fighting. It isn't UFC. It isn't MMA. It's a completely different thing.
Yeah.
So it's that's.
Well, I just think Tyron's level of.
You think so? Stand-up boxing, you should be good enough. I get what you mean. I agree with you, but
so close to the wall, just bang my fucking shit into the wall.
I do.
I shouldn't hit it so hard because I might just break through.
Yeah, definitely. You're definitely that strong.
I feel so much strength now that I don't have to hold these mics. I
just
feel
start elbowing my
strength
walls.
is conserved.
Start elbowing my walls.
Yeah.
How dare you,
bro? Widen this fucking house out, man. I'm pissed off, man.
It's a small room. I can only apologise.
You better apologise.
But yeah, no. Look, I'm not a big fan of this YouTube boxing shit. So it is what it is. Good luck to whoever's fighting. I hope you get the bag. Good on you. I don't know. I think it's just people being the villain. And that's all it is. And good on them. They're making their money. I don't know.
Get that bag, baby.
I'm not gonna be that bitchy person. Oh, he's a bad influence. I don't give a fuck. I'm not a good influence. So it's like, well, I can't blame other people. So it's like, hey, I ain't gonna.
Hey,
it ain't my problem.
Ain't
it ain't
none
me.
of my business.
Ain't my business. As long as you ain't involving me, don't give a fuck. Like, I'd fucking fight Jake Paul. Fuck it, give me the bag.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Like, you know, like,
if someone's willing to give me the bag, I'll fight someone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm saying I fucking don't care about it. But like, if you want to get me in the ring, like, fight. You know, who can I'll fight any TikToker. Come at me. Any TikToker wants to fight, except those like, maybe not all of them.
Nah, I'll keep one.
I'm sure there's probably like Ryan Garcia's probably got a TikTok. I don't want to fuck with him.
I don't want to fight that fragrance guy.
yeah, no, fuck him. Yeah, I mean him. Like, I reckon we'd match up pretty well.
Power.
Yeah, no, me and him with like, you know, we probably look similar builds, like similar heights. He kind of looks like me a little bit. I think we we'd have a fragrance
just
off.
More of a German version of
you.
you.
He's a German me. You know, he got molested by gays as well. The gays, they made me.
No, what did he say? No, he said it so badly. He's like, I deal with so many bad things. And then he's like, a girl accused me of rape. My father died. And then these gays, they come for me and they
made me do things.
How you say? Like, how there's no pause in between anything you say. He's like, how you say? They try to get me to do things. Oh my god.
Poor guy.
Oh. That was a mess.
I like how he went from him being blamed for sexual harassment to like him being sexually harassed in a matter of seconds. Like, good on him. If you don't know, it's Jeremy Fragrance on TikTok. He's a fucking like.
Just look into it, guys. He's
a big TikToker. He's massive. He's like good on him. Like, he's all about his fragrance. Like, good on him.
And
like, he's
power.
And like I think he's a German influencer.
Oh, what was that? You know, I'm just not gonna go into it anymore because it's too much. There's too many great videos. Just go give him a search.
Give up.
Shout out to that man's.
After this video, don't leave.
If you want to send us
now.
500 boxes of that parkour bun, as well. That'd be appreciated.
Flick it our way. Flick it our way. We are accepting all. We might open a bit. We need to open a PO box and get people to send us money. Just money.
We can do that.
We can open a PO box and people can send us shit.
I'm scared they'll fucking send us something weird.
Yeah, probably. But like, I reckon like we do that.
You reckon someone's actually gonna send us something?
Well, we might. I don't know. I reckon people like send us shit and like we do an opening live. If you want to send us nudes,
here's my Snapchat.
we yeah, I'll just have my own private Snapchat. Just
ScumCast. Oh no! It's like an email.
Dibs managing.
It's like an email with like our first name and last name and then at scumcast.com.au. Email me to my professional account.
This is the nudes only email. Please do not get in touch.
How we make a Discord for the nude
business
section?
emails. Business emails go to the business account. Nudes go to the nudes account. Yeah. Thank you. That's all we ask.
So we're gonna make a Discord, and one of them is gonna be 18 plus, guys. So if you're 18 plus, please don't lie to the computer.
If you dare, don't do it.
Don't do it.
You will sadden us.
Just like, do you know what I always think about, which is a lost art? You remember how like when you used to go to Video Easy or like Blockbuster, and then like you used to get movies, and at the beginning of the movie there'd be that like
oh yeah, you wouldn't steal a TV.
Yeah.
You wouldn't steal a car. Yeah.
Do you know how many times I've watched cracked movies or like this Bali movies?
Yeah.
And that will still pop up as the commercial. Yeah. And I'll be like,
yeah, what a coincidence.
Inception.
What a coincidence.
Whoa. You know what I do? I just turn my eyes away and I'm like, I'm not stealing. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Yeah, no, I would never do such a thing because that is immoral. I would never pirate anything.
I don't think I've paid for every single bit of entertainment.
I had an eye patch in the old days, but I took those pages away.
Even if entertainment is free to me, I still go out of my way to pay for it because I feel like I'm doing the service, provider a service. Sorry.
Even if they do have a free OnlyFans account, I still send her a tip.
Just because, like, look, I value you as a human being, and I want you to know that I'm here
for you.
You
go, girl. Power.
I'm here for you. Any OnlyFans girl that is struggling right now, just let me just hit me up. I'm always I'm always here to listen. I'm a great listener.
Yeah, any of our female audience, please
34%. Wait, 34%.
Please just send us messages on our Discord. If you guys need any emotional support, just send us. We are experts.
I am
listening.
Look, I am also just letting you know I am a professional trainer, but only for women.
Jack,
I'm starting a new business. It's a
Booty
camp.
by Jack?
It's a booty camp. No, that's already taken.
Oh, all right. Oh, okay.
I wouldn't steal a man's clout.
Well, okay.
I'm gonna
Jaximus Maximus.
No, I think it's gonna be called Jack's Booty Camp. Yeah,
Okay.
I think Jack's Booty Camp is what it's going to be called, and it's going to be focused on females and enlarging your glutamus maximus's areas.
Okay.
You know, and I think that I'm really good at it. I have great credentials. My ass looks fantastic in leggings, jeans, everything, you name it.
I can vouch for that.
To be fair, I actually do. Like, I actually have a pretty nice ass. I've been told.
Yeah. So,
but, if you do want to improve your ass genetics, hit me up. I'm happy to give you
located
free
in
one-on-one
Perth.
sessions. I will. Yeah, me and you. We'll go.
Me and you, us. You mean the group?
No, I said I will do one-on-one sessions if I need to.
Right,
if someone wants to really put in the extra grind for it, I will do it. You know, it's a bit more expensive, obviously, if you're paying for more of my time.
Yeah, you're paying more of the package.
Yeah. You get all of the package all the time. You can have as much of the package whenever you want the package.
Yeah.
That's
it's a small package, but it's worth it.
It's all inclusive. It's all inclusive. You can have it here, there, and everywhere. If you feel like a bit of package at 2 a.m. in the morning, you can have the package at 2 a.m. in the morning.
If you just need to stretch those glutes.
Look, workouts any time of the day, anytime. I'm always willing. I'm always free.
And right next to his store, I'm opening Rash's booby camp. What I'm doing there, I'm just massaging tits. It's tit jobs, but not the surgical kinds.
That's actually the next step, right? Boob massages.
No, I'm starting a chair store.
Oh yeah, I am your personal chair. It's like you doing a handstand to your mouth.
It's just
there.
me, yeah. It's just me in all the spots. We've got this demo right over here.
You run over there. Have a seat.
No, there is chairs. There's just a hole in the thing. I go under the thing and I'm like, what do you think?
Don't pay attention to my tongue. Hey, let's move on. No more chairs. No more chair talk.
Look, I wanted to bring up some of these things, but honestly, at this point, I don't know. I'm not feeling those ones.
I was thinking recently this week. There, obviously, I don't know what was going through people's brains. Probably about 25 years ago, I've not seen anyone over the age of 25 be named this. What the fuck were you thinking naming your kid ISIS? There are bare girls with the name ISIS. And like, look,
I don't think anyone expected it.
Look, I know, but I'm just saying, like, look, maybe it's unfortunate, but like, I'm like, what do you do?
You know,
what do you do? Like, what do you do when you've named your kid ISIS? It's like,
you gotta let the wave, let the wave crash out.
Like, it's kind of like just like, you know when Hitler came out. Like all the other Hitlers.
I don't remember when Hitler came out.
But like, all the other Adolfs are probably there.
I'm so proud of him. He came out.
All the other Adolfs are probably sitting there like, fuck, man, like this. This is bullshit, man.
Hitler, yeah.
Yeah, it's like I don't want the name Adolf. Like, the Adolf is not a name anymore. Like, that's just not a name. You can't name a kid Adolf. Like, you'd get like, you'd be scrutinized for that. Yeah. So like. And now I feel bad for all these like girls. This like I've seen like girls, like I've probably seen about 3 or 4 in Perth alone. Yeah. Like my age, called ISIS, and I'm like, damn. Like that is just like.
That's a pretty name though.
He said it, not me. But I'm against like the
terrorist groups. I'm not talking about terrorist groups. I'm saying
I don't speak from my counterpart here. I'm all anti-ISIS.
Yeah, you're all also anti. You're also anti everything good.
I'm anti-ISIS, all of them. Like the birds.
All the girls.
The birds. No, that's an ibis. My bad.
Haha. If only you went to uni, bro, you would have known that.
I knew that.
No.
But anyway, yeah. Like I'm sorry. Like if your name is ISIS, like imagine you're in sex. Yeah, come on, ISIS.
You just gotta take it. You just gotta take
suck
that
this
L.
dick, ISIS.
You just gotta take that L again.
Hey, ISIS sucked my dick on the weekend. I'm hitting up like the chief leader of ISIS. Yo, you sucked that dick good. The Islamic State's like, fuck this guy.
Oh, you're like, I'm fucking ISIS. Everyone's like, wait, you enlisted? He's like, no. I mean,
me and ISIS are joining together.
Which one?
Just ISIS.
Oh, okay.
My girl.
Speaking of taking L's, I took a L on the weekend recently. I decided to take a little leap of faith and ask this one girl out because I was like, you know what, never probably see her again. And even if I do, I probably won't talk to her, so I may as well just shoot my shot because last year I learned a valuable lesson that you should always shoot your shots no matter what. And
on the last possible time you see him, you should do it.
Usually, yeah, because that's when it's like the safest way to do it.
It depends, I reckon.
Depends, yeah, but like it was just like it was the right moment.
It depends.
It was the right moment, just not the right person. It was just the way that I took the L was like it was.
It also depends, like how like your general chats go. Pardon me. So like if you're naturally flirty with someone, it's easy. Like it just flows into and you're like, yeah, let's just go fuck. Like if it's going that way, it's going that way. But if it's not, and it's like
it wasn't.
It's a corporate relationship.
It was more of like a long distance, like from the logo. It was a logo shot.
But you go.
It was a logo shot.
You're going from.
I thought I was like this. I was like this, and it wasn't Lillard time.
It was Lillard time. It wasn't Dame time. It was Lillard time.
Oh my god, I still can't get over that. So we're watching these like highlight things, and if you're not a fan of basketball, you might not know, but Damian Lillard, part of the Portland Blazers, Mr. Clutch, whenever he scores in like a late, buzzer beater, like he'll go like this, saying Dame time, and this one announcer.
It was before. To be fair, it was probably before. It was before he was known as Dame time. Like,
I'm guessing, but in the highlights, he was like doing the thing, and he's like, "Yes, it's Lillard time," and it just sounds so funny because that was then before
Dame Dollar.
Dame just branded that kind of.
Oh, he's branded Dame now.
Time.
He's like because he's like Dame Dollar, and everything
yeah.
like is more. Dame's like
Dame is just everyone. When you say Dame, I can only think of one Dame.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, actually, no, Dame Dash. I can think of as well.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a time.
No.
Which is the last.
He can't pause time.
Which is the last 24 seconds of a basketball game.
But what were we on about before?
About your girl. And you getting heartbroken.
I wish my girl. Ouch. So I just wanted to speak on about taking L's and shooting your shot. That's one thing I learned last year a lot more. Like I always knew you had to take shots, but much more like I guess I learned how to put my pride aside a lot more and like be less caring of the outcome. When they say when they say just like appreciate the process, that works in every sense. Like even approaching someone to talk to doesn't have to be out of a sense of like trying to fuck. It could be just as a friend. Like you might be in class and you overhear someone saying something and you might think you might like get along with that person, but you're already sitting on a different table. It's like, I understand it takes that bravery because your pride's there. It's like, what if you walk up and you're like, oh, what if they think I'm weird if I just did that? Like, but sometimes, like, for example, I was at a bookstore recently, and usually when I'm in a bookstore, no one really approaches you, no one says anything. But this one guy was sitting
probably more
me,
so than any other location because it's like a library kind of like that.
It's kind of like quiet. Everyone's looking for their own books, reading through the books to, not really talking. And this one guy started talking to me out of nowhere, and he seemed like a cool guy. And at first, I was weirded out, not because of him, just because like it's so strange nowadays for people to actually approach you randomly and talk to you. Yeah. Or like, for example, even like back when we were I feel like it was already changing by the time we were in the later years of high school. But back in year 7 and 8, I remember like people when they waited for the bus would talk to each other.
Yeah.
Now people just have their earphones in, headphones in, and
I'm pretty terrible, man. Like if I go out, like if I'm out in public and I'm like in a shopping center,
Oh, I'm looking to ignore everyone.
I'm like headphones in. I'm on a mission. Like, I look like I'm
Right.
in Mission Impossible.
That's what I'm saying.
like
And see, that's
I'm
become
dodging in
the
and out of
problem.
customers. Like,
You should be more brave in that sense. You should take more leaps, take more risks, take more shots, even though it's embarrassing and sometimes you fall on your head. And I'm not gonna lie, that L did hurt. That L did hurt. But that day, I took an L in the morning and I got 2 W's after. I was cool, man. Shit happens. Next girl moves on. Let's go. Come on. It's alright. The next one will, will be free at least.
I think, like, do you know what's weird, right? Like, is that like when you like hit a girl up, it's like that weird feeling of like that anticipation is worse. Is
I
worse
think for me.
No, but that
you know what, for me-
anticipation is worse than the actual message back.
Yeah.
The message back could be like, "Fuck off, you're gross."
Yeah.
But the anticipation I'm feeling like, what's
It's
she
much
gonna
worse.
say, is way worse than when what
You know
she
what it
actually
is?
says.
Sometimes you know what it is for me that I realized it was? Sometimes the prospect of knowing that you might lose that prospect hurts more than doing it itself. And like, do you like
I see
the
if
rejection?
if I see it as a
See, I'll
prospect,
explain it
no.
like this.
But I get what
I'll
you mean. I
explain
get
it
what you
like
mean, though, in a weird.
the
like,
reject
yeah.
if you're rejected by her, it's a lot harder to have her as a future prospect because she's already rejected you once. But there is that turnaround thing where sometimes when they reject you in the future, you're better than them or
Better than them.
better than them. But
I'm just better than
I
you
don't
now.
know.
So you're gonna fuck me now because I'm better than
but
you.
in their when I say better than them, in their own heads, right?
I get what you mean, but I wouldn't
In
use
the-
that terminology. But yes,
Okay,
I get
well,
what you mean.
You know what I
Continue,
mean?
continue,
Okay, not better than them. You've escalated your image in their head,
yeah.
and that's the thing. It's like it's a lot harder then, but it's easy if you just knew each other and you never shot your shot, and then later on you would shoot your shot. You have a clean sheet, you know.
Yeah.
You've never taken your shot. Like she doesn't see you as like a guy she rejected. 'Cause sometimes there's a stigma.
That's got
There's a
negative.
stigma
That's
to that.
There is, yeah, definitely.
Because even if you turn out to be a good-looking guy, like for example, there would be probably
You
like
glow up.
yeah,
Oh,
people
you
that,
let me now.
people that glow up. It's like some girl still might reject you just because she feels a need to continue that standard.
Also, like, I'm sorry. Like, if you rejected me, then I glow up. I'm not going back. Like, fuck you. Like, I'm
never going
I'm
back.
sitting on my.
I'm never
high
going
horse.
back.
Like, bro, I'm.
But
sitting
if
up
it
high.
happens, I'll
smash.
I'll be yeah.
Like,
But I'm not going out.
But
of my way
it's
to
a
do it.
petty
Yeah,
smash,
yeah,
you know.
yeah,
It's like I'm doing this because I want to.
yeah. I'm only fucking you because I'm getting my revenge.
This may be good for you, but like, trust me.
I'm not even enjoying this.
Guys.
Just so you know.
Like, my dick's hard, but like, trust me, it's not. My heart isn't. My heart's not in it.
Even though I said I love you just a few seconds ago, that was just a burst of energy.
Yeah, because like I mean I'm definitely the type of
I know I
person to,
cried
like,
before the sex, but I don't even care anymore.
like, trust me, I'm over that. Like, I always just you're actually not anything to me. Like, just because like, you know, I told you all my deepest insecurities about 20 minutes ago before we fucked.
You did create this chip on my shoulder that stayed with me for the rest of my life and made me ruin all my relationships with all these other women. But you know what? I don't even care
Now that I've
anymore.
smashed, it's just kind of like,
Oh, as soon as you smash, you change. As soon as you put it in one, it's like you're just like all those years you revert, and you're like
you're having flashbacks
fuck.
in the middle of fucking. You're just thinking about your former self, like all your awkward moments.
You did it! You did it! You told her. You showed her. She's like, "Why are you crying?"
I remember asking you out and you rejected me. Mid fucking blowjob and you're like crying. I wanted this 3 years ago. I've grown so much since then.
You would fuck with me way back there, girl. How about now?
I've got nothing left.
Because I'm up right now, and you're so great. Oh man.
Man, like, yeah, that's that. I mean,
Oh man.
that's what I need. I need to like blow up, fuck someone. You know,
Yeah.
like that would be great. You know, oh, you didn't like me a couple of years ago. Now, like, you know, look at me now.
Look at me now. Look at me now. Oh.
Is there anything else you want to bring up today? Because I've got a good question for you.
I'll bring
you
up
wanna end
one
it
of the things. There's a few things, but
We've got plenty of episodes to talk about any of your things. Unless anything's topical. If anything's topical.
I'll mention this one last thing. I find it really funny when people do those questions on Instagram, specifically girls, because sometimes like you can almost notice like they're asking themselves the questions.
Why would you say that?
Because they either ask themselves or they get their friend to ask the question.
Why would you assume this?
It seems like an opinion that they wanted to say, but no one asked them, so they asked themselves.
Do you reckon? How often do you reckon it's happening?
I can't prove anything, but I reckon it happens at least. Let's say someone answers 10 questions. At least one of those questions is theirs.
You reckon like it's like
just like on Ask FM. When
I was gonna say you go on Ask FM.
On Ask FM, people used to ask themselves questions. Yeah,
it's just like
yeah.
Who's your crush? Lol.
Yeah.
Oh. What? Oh my god. Ask FM was such like.
You and this girl are so perfect together.
You go on a girl's page, and you go and you're like, wow, you would suit this guy so much. Lol, just jab it in there. Yes. It's in her brain. She's like, ha, lol.
Oh my god, yuck,
ha,
ew.
Damn.
Imagine that. Oh, I was a shit on Ask FM.
But that's like it's like that typical like on April Fool's going and ask a girl out, and then when she says no, April Fools!
I told you, boys.
Guys,
even if she said yes.
I got her. She thought I wanted to date this ugly piece of shit. Haha, look how ugly you are sitting there rejecting me.
Lol.
It was April Fool's, bitch.
Haha. And even if you said yes, I would have fucking said April Fool. I would have said trick.
If you said yes, it would have been even funnier. But look, hey, you said no.
You're lucky.
April Fools, you're you're just so lucky because oh fuck, I would have rejected you so hard.
I hate Halloween. I'm never coming out trick-or-treating as an elf again.
That was like, you wait all year round into April Fools.
Did you ever get egged on Halloween?
I never got egged.
I
no.
never got egged. I never got egged.
No, I don't know. I didn't get egged.
I egged the house.
I lived like super like down like 17 back streets. So like if someone wanted to egg me, it's like a very specific attack. And I'm like, yo, bro, who wants these hands?
Yeah.
And every Halloween I used to stand out front of my house. I never even went trick or treating.
Who wants these hands?
I just stood out front of my house and just like whoever comes up to me, who wants hands? Like all these 5-year-old kids coming up to me, I'm kicking them in the head.
You're a real man.
Yeah, they were like, I want lollies, and I was like, fuck off. And I was like, why do these kids fucking want lollies for? Well, they're getting hands, they're getting head kicks, they're getting knees, they're getting everything, elbows. I'm not afraid to use any part of my body.
Do you reckon that's like the prime time? Like it probably is the prime time, like time for like pedophiles to like, go hunting.
I won't Halloween. Even
because that's the first time that everyone is open to taking candy. And that's what
pedophiles must love Halloween.
Pedophiles are known for doing.
They must love Halloween.
Candy. Yeah,
like October 1st is like
so many 31st. Kids come out, and then everyone's normalized giving candy, so you don't look like a creep when you give it to the kids.
Yes, I'm thinking. Yeah, Halloween needs to be cancelled. No more Halloween.
We'd like to cancel Halloween this year because it's just really it's really toxic.
It's dangerous for the kids, man.
Yeah.
Kids, man.
Yeah.
Can.
And just the way that people say trick or treat, it just kind of sounds like mansplaining. And I really don't like that.
I also don't like the way men try to trick me into giving them candy. Like, what do they even mean by candy?
Is he calling me a trick like a prostitute?
Is he implying that I'm a piece of candy to him? Gross.
So, you either want me to trick you or treat you. So, what? Am I your servant?
Huh?
We're doing too much now. We're too funny now. We'll get our audience to laugh too much. We can't do that. Just ask me the question, and then we'll cut it off.
All right. So I've never been like this. I've never been a big
with a girl. Huh? You said you've never been, and I said with a girl.
Oh. Yeah, that's the end of the podcast for this week, guys.
Oh, fuck this guy. I'm not even asking him a question. Don't even worth it.
Okay, so I've never been...
so good to have free hands.
I've never been a big, apocalypse kind of dude, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this isn't like a what would you do in an apocalypse situation or anything like that. I'm not like that corny.
Yeah.
But, if there was an apocalypse, what's your weapon of choice? Like, what's the first thing you want to whack a zombie with? That was. You know, you got like
bullets will run out.
Mhm.
So
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Cause like
samurai
that's
sword,
samurai sword. Like yeah, it's pretty. Samurai sword's pretty like lethal
and it was like
because you're
as long as
slicing
you,
them.
as
You're
long as
slicing
you
them. It's light
get
as
a
well.
rock and
It's
keep
light.
doing it, you'll keep last forever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's hell light.
carry
I
it
would
easily.
The
It's
only
very
thing I
sharp.
think you're pretty right on the samurai sword. The only thing I think that would like
and I practice my swings every day.
Oh, you become a pro. Like you're like fucking jabbing people from like all over. Yeah, no, it'll be sick. But like, the only thing I think that can battle a samurai sword is like lightsaber. But
Chainsaw.
no, I was gonna say a battle axe because you've got the axe, but you've also got a blunt thing. But it's heavy. That's the problem. Anything heavy.
It's heavy, and sometimes with the axe, like it's only got that one part of it, while the sword is so long.
Sword is you can keep them at a distance still, and
Yeah.
you're pinging like.
Axe,
heads
you
off.
might hit the wooden part and break it off them by accident somehow. You know.
No, you're
never-
holding a wooden part.
Yeah, but like, you know what I'm saying. There's a lot of the wooden part. And
No,
so
a
you
battle
might
axe. So it's like
just-
one of those short-handed ones.
Oh,
with, like,
it's
the
too close
thing-
still. No, too close. Not rangy enough.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I might just use my hands.
Crossbow wouldn't
Might
be
just
bad, but you'd have to.
box all these fucking zombies.
Crossbow wouldn't be bad because it's
Nah,
like.
reload time, bro. Reload.
Yeah.
Reload. Like you.
Samurai sword.
You get 5 zombies on you. You're fucking 1 sec, lads. No, it's just not working.
Yeah.
It's not working.
Yeah.
And like, is it?
If it was one of those rotary chainsaws and they just keep.
Those would be quite good. Like a whippersnipper could probably do something. Hey.
Yeah.
Like one of those, like, you know, just like because it's long, you could be like, you can keep
Yeah.
them at a distance. Do you reckon as well that like if you were to like cover yourself in zombie guts and shit, like The Walking Dead kind of said, that you would be undetected, sort of thing, and you could like.
It's hard to say because you don't know what kind of infectious zombie disease it would be.
I mean, yeah, obviously,
Because they don't know.
we've
what
never
would
had
it be.
zombies.
Exactly.
Zombies aren't real.
So they don't know which way they would. Which way.
I gave you a hypothetical, and you're like, well, it depends on what the hypothetical is.
See, this is why people don't relate to me because I dig into questions too deep when no one else does. I'm sorry, I'm so highly intelligent and special and analytical.
Anyway, that is going to be the end of this episode.
Yeah, end it on that. We'll call this episode Free Hands.